When we think about serious health issues, our minds often go to heart disease, cancer, or diabetes. But lurking quietly, often unnoticed until it's too late, is another life-altering threat: chronic kidney disease, or CKD. Today, more than 37 million adults in the United States have CKD. That's 1 in 7 people. Even more alarming, nearly 90% of them don't even know they have it. The numbers are rising, and they're rising fast. So what's driving this silent epidemic? It's a combination of factors that have become all too common in modern life. Unhealthy diets high in processed foods, sugar, and sodium. Sedentary lifestyles, where movement is replaced by long hours sitting. The growing prevalence of diabetes and high blood pressure, both major risk factors for kidney damage. And of course, the silent accumulation of toxins and waste products when kidneys are overworked and overwhelmed. What's so dangerous about this? Your kidneys are remarkably resilient. They can lose up to 90% of their function before symptoms become obvious. By the time swelling, fatigue, or changes in urination appear significant, often permanent damage has already occurred. Here's the hard truth. Many people won't feel pain. They won't get a clear, early warning. They'll just keep living their lives until suddenly they're told they need dialysis or a transplant. And dialysis is not a small adjustment. It can mean hours hooked up to machines several times a week for the rest of your life. A small but powerful lesson here: don't wait for symptoms. When it comes to kidney health, proactive care is far more powerful and far less painful than reactive treatment. By taking small steps today, you could spare yourself and your loved ones from life-changing consequences later. So where do we start? We start by making smarter choices, especially with what we put into our bodies every single day. And that's where nature, in all its simplicity, offers some of the most powerful solutions. Because the right foods can do what medication sometimes can't. Help your kidneys cleanse, heal, and thrive. In the next section, we're going to look at why turning to natural prevention isn't just an option. It's the smartest, most empowering decision you can make for your future health. Let's explore it together. When people hear the words kidney disease, the immediate association is often with dialysis, transplants, or lifelong medication. These medical treatments are remarkable achievements of modern science, and they save lives every day. But here's something we don't talk about enough. They are treatments, not cures. Dialysis, for example, doesn't heal damaged kidneys. It simply replaces part of their function, filtering waste when the kidneys can no longer do it on their own. It's a heavy, ongoing burden on your body, your time, and your spirit. A patient named Robert was diagnosed with stage 4 CKD at the age of 58. He had no major symptoms until one day he collapsed from fatigue. He now spends 4 hours, 3 times a week, tied to a dialysis machine. He once told me, "If I had known how easily I could have supported my kidneys earlier, I would have made different choices." Stories like Robert's are not rare. They are heartbreaking, and they are preventable. This brings us to a critical point. The best treatment for kidney disease is to prevent it from happening in the first place. And prevention doesn't have to be complicated. It can start with small, consistent choices. Choosing foods that nourish your kidneys, not burden them. Staying active to keep blood pressure and blood sugar in check. Staying hydrated, naturally aiding your kidney filtration work. Nature provides powerful tools, simple, accessible, and incredibly effective, if we know how to use them. A small but powerful lesson here. Medical interventions are a safety net. Natural prevention is a lifeline. Both have their place. But the earlier you act, the more power you have to steer your own future. So how exactly can we use nature's gifts to protect and support these vital organs? It starts with understanding one powerful concept: what kidney detox truly means, and how it goes far beyond trendy juice cleanses. Let's dive into it next. These days, it feels like the word detox is everywhere. Juice cleanses, fad diets, magic pills promising to flush your body overnight. It's easy to get skeptical or worse, misled. But when it comes to kidney detox, we're not talking about gimmicks. We're talking about something essential, biological, and real. Something your body desperately needs to maintain balance, energy, and long-term health. Here's what true kidney detox really means. Supporting your kidney's natural job, filtering waste and balancing fluids, reducing the toxic load your kidneys have to handle daily, minimizing inflammation and oxidative stress, which silently erode kidney function over time, encouraging gentle, natural elimination of built-up waste through proper hydration and nutrition. In other words, detoxing your kidneys is not about forcing them to work harder. It's about helping them do what they are already designed to do, more easily, more efficiently, and for much longer. How can you tell when your kidneys might need extra support? Here are a few subtle but important warning signs. You notice swelling in your ankles, feet, or hands. You experience frequent urination at night, or changes in your urine's color or odor. You feel unusual fatigue, even after resting. You struggle with brain fog, headaches, or a general sense of being off. You have dry, itchy skin that doesn't seem to improve. If any of these sound familiar, it could be your body's way of waving a red flag, telling you that your kidneys are working harder than they should. Let's be very clear about this. Ignoring these signs is a mistake many people make. They brush it off as aging, stress, or dehydration. But small symptoms today can grow into life-altering conditions tomorrow. A small but powerful lesson here. Detox isn't about extremes. It's about daily respect for what your body needs. When you choose foods, habits, and lifestyles that lighten your kidney's workload, you're investing in your future freedom, energy, and vitality. So now that we understand what true kidney detox really means, the next big question is, how can your daily diet either support or sabotage your kidney's incredible work? Let's take a closer look. If there's one simple truth that can change the future of your kidneys, it's this. What you eat either helps your kidneys or hurts them. There's no neutral ground. Your kidneys are not passive bystanders. They are constantly filtering your blood, removing waste from everything you consume, every bite, every sip. And when your diet is filled with processed foods, added sugars, excess salt, and harmful chemicals, your kidneys are forced to work overtime, day after day, year after year. Over time, that extra burden can lead to scarring, inflammation, and loss of function, until one day, your body simply can't keep up anymore. Let's break it down even further. Some foods are kidney supporters. Fresh fruits and vegetables. Foods rich in antioxidants and hydration. Natural sources of vitamins and minerals that reduce inflammation and oxidative stress. Other foods are kidney saboteurs. Processed meats loaded with sodium and preservatives. Sugary sodas and artificial sweeteners. Highly refined carbs that spike blood sugar and insulin levels. Fast food packed with phosphorus additives that quietly damage kidney tissues. Think about the difference between starting your morning with a smoothie made from fresh berries, leafy greens, and a splash of lemon juice, versus grabbing a processed breakfast sandwich and a sugary coffee drink from a drive-thru. One fuels your kidneys with hydration, antioxidants, and balance. The other floods them with salt, sugar, chemicals, and oxidative stress. Day after day, those small choices add up, one way or the other. A small but powerful lesson here. Every meal is a decision between protecting your kidneys or pushing them closer to overload. It's not about being perfect. It's about making better choices more often, giving your kidneys the support they need to serve you for decades to come. Now that we understand the incredible power your diet holds, let's get specific. Because there are 3 fruits in particular, tiny, simple, and delicious, that science has shown can supercharge your kidney's natural detox abilities. Let's meet the first one, the mighty cranberry. Cranberries, the tiny warriors against infections. Small but mighty. That's the perfect way to describe cranberries. These bright red berries aren't just for holiday dishes. They're among the most powerful natural allies your kidneys have. And the science behind them is as impressive as it is inspiring. Here's how cranberries work their magic. Cranberries are loaded with a unique group of antioxidants called proanthocyanidins. These compounds do something extraordinary. They help prevent harmful bacteria, like E. coli, from sticking to the walls of your urinary tract. Why does that matter? Because when bacteria can't cling, they can't grow into infections. And when you reduce the risk of urinary tract infections, UTIs, you dramatically lower the risk of kidney infections, which can cause permanent damage. It's like cranberries are tiny bodyguards, sweeping bacteria out before they have a chance to settle in. And there's more. Cranberries also contain canic acid, a natural compound that makes your urine less friendly to the formation of kidney stones. By promoting a healthier urinary environment, cranberries help keep the kidneys functioning smoothly day after day. Scientific research backs this up. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that regular cranberry consumption significantly reduces the occurrence of UTIs, especially in women. Another study from the Journal of Urology confirmed that cranberry juice can lower the risk of recurrent urinary infections, which, left unchecked, can escalate into serious kidney issues. Samantha, a 45-year-old nurse, struggled for years with recurring UTIs. It felt endless: antibiotics, discomfort, frustration. But when she began incorporating unsweetened cranberry juice and dried cranberries into her daily diet, something changed. Within months, her infections dramatically decreased, and her energy and overall health improved too. She said, "It felt like I finally gave my body the tools it had been asking for all along." A small but powerful lesson here: prevention isn't always loud. Sometimes it's as quiet as adding a handful of cranberries to your day. Simple actions, repeated consistently, can make the biggest difference in your long-term health. And cranberries are just the beginning. There's another fruit, juicy, sweet, and refreshing, that doesn't just hydrate you, it supercharges your kidney's ability to flush out toxins naturally. Let's dive into the next natural champion: watermelon. Watermelon, nature's hydration and detox champion. When you think of watermelon, you probably picture hot summer days, juicy slices, and pure refreshment. But there's so much more to this vibrant fruit than just sweet satisfaction. Watermelon is one of nature's most powerful gifts for kidney health. And here's why. First, hydration is everything. Your kidneys depend on a steady supply of water to do their job, filtering waste and flushing out toxins. When you're dehydrated, your kidneys are forced to work harder with less fluid, and harmful waste products can start to accumulate. Watermelon is about 90% water. That's not just refreshing. It's deeply therapeutic for your kidneys, helping them cleanse your blood more efficiently day after day. But watermelon's magic doesn't stop there. This fruit is rich in lycopene, a powerful antioxidant that protects your kidney tissues from oxidative stress and inflammation, both of which are silent destroyers over time. Citrulline, an amino acid that improves blood flow by helping to relax and widen blood vessels. Better blood flow means better kidney function and lower risk of hypertension, one of the leading causes of kidney damage. In short, watermelon isn't just a treat. It's a deeply supportive ally in keeping your kidneys resilient and strong. And yes, science backs this up. Research published in the Journal of Food and Nutrition Research confirms that watermelon enhances hydration, reduces oxidative damage, and promotes healthy renal function. Even better, some studies suggest that regular consumption of watermelon can help prevent the formation of kidney stones by promoting more frequent and efficient urination. Take Jason, a 50-year-old firefighter who was battling early signs of kidney strain after years of high-sodium meals on the go. When he started swapping sodas and salty snacks for fresh watermelon slices during his shifts, things started to change. His energy levels stabilized. His blood pressure improved. At his next checkup, his doctor told him, "Whatever you're doing, keep it up." Jason said it best: "Sometimes real strength comes from the smallest daily choices." A small but powerful lesson here. Supporting your kidneys doesn't have to be complicated. Sometimes it's as simple and as sweet as choosing food that hydrate, heal, and protect from within. Now, if cranberries are your defenders and watermelon is your hydrator, there's one more fruit that acts like a natural shield, one that's particularly skilled at preventing one of the most painful kidney problems: stones. Let's talk about the bright, zesty power of lemons. Lemon, the stone preventer and pH balancer. Bright, zesty, and full of life, lemons are often seen as a simple garnish or a way to flavor water. But don't be fooled by their small size or humble appearance. When it comes to protecting your kidneys, lemons are one of the most powerful tools you can use every single day. Here's why lemons are a game changer. Lemons are packed with citric acid, a natural compound that plays a crucial role in preventing kidney stones. Citric acid works by binding to calcium in your urine, calcium being a major component of most kidney stones. By forming this bond, citric acid reduces the chances that crystals will stick together and grow into painful stones. In addition, lemons help raise the pH of your urine, making it less acidic. Why does this matter? A higher, more alkaline urine pH discourages the formation of certain types of stones and creates an environment where kidneys can operate more smoothly and safely. It's like giving your kidneys a little daily shield against one of their biggest enemies. And the research supports this. A study published in the Journal of Urology showed that people who regularly consumed lemon juice experienced significantly fewer kidney stones compared to those who didn't. That's powerful proof that something as simple as adding lemon to your routine can make a real, measurable difference. Let me share a real-world story. Meet Laura, a 39-year-old teacher who once faced surgery for recurrent kidney stones. Her doctor recommended something surprisingly simple. Start each morning with warm water and fresh lemon juice. Laura made a habit, and over the next 2 years, not a single new stone developed. She said, "It's the smallest ritual of my day, but it made the biggest impact on my health." A small but powerful lesson here. Sometimes prevention doesn't require a pharmacy, just a lemon and a little consistency. Nature often gives us the simplest answers. We just have to be willing to listen. Now that we met our 3 kidney champions, cranberries, watermelon, and lemons, the next question is, how do we actually weave them into our daily routines in a way that's easy, sustainable, and delicious? Because knowing isn't enough. Action is where the real transformation begins. Let's explore that next. Building your kidney-smart daily routine. Now that we know the incredible power hidden in simple, natural foods like cranberries, watermelon, and lemons, the real question is, how do we turn that knowledge into a daily reality? Because when it comes to protecting your kidneys, consistency matters far more than intensity. It's not about drastic, short-term changes. It's about weaving small, smart choices into your everyday life, so naturally that they become part of who you are. Here's how you can start building your kidney-smart routine. Morning boost. Begin your day with a glass of warm water and fresh lemon juice. Not only does this hydrate you after a night's sleep, but it gently supports detoxification and maintains a healthy urinary pH balance. Midday protection. Add a handful of unsweetened cranberries to your breakfast oatmeal, yogurt, or smoothies. Or sip on pure, unsweetened cranberry juice to create an environment that's hostile to harmful bacteria. Afternoon hydration. Enjoy fresh watermelon slices or a watermelon salad. It's a delicious way to stay hydrated, support healthy blood flow, and keep your kidneys happily flushing out toxins. Throughout the day, stay mindful about processed foods, excess sodium, sugary beverages, and hidden phosphorus additives. Remember, every meal is a choice to either lighten or burden your kidneys. Movement matters too. Regular light exercise, like walking, stretching, or yoga, supports better blood circulation and reduces the load on your kidneys. Here's a simple truth. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be consistent enough to tip the scale in your kidneys' favor. Day after day, choice after choice. Even small steps, when repeated over time, can lead to profound transformation. A small but powerful lesson here. Your kidneys don't ask for much, but they deserve your best. Give them clean fuel. Give them hydration. Give them a chance to serve you powerfully for many vibrant years ahead. Before we wrap up, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these simple habits feels the easiest for you to start? Have you already used cranberries, watermelon, or lemon in your health journey? Please share your experiences or questions in the comment below, because your story could inspire someone else to protect their kidneys too. And if you found this information helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more powerful, life-changing health insights. Until next time, stay kind to your kidneys. They're working harder for you than you realize.